Today we're going to be taking a look at the best base plate options for your 2002 Jeep Wrangler. Over here on your left, we're going to have the Roadmaster, part number RM-521424-4. And over here we're going to have the Blue Ox, part number BX1120. Let's talk about some of the differences between these two. With your Roadmaster, you're going to have removable arms, and with your Blue Ox, your arms are going to be fixed. Now our Roadmaster with the removable arms is going to work with the Sterling tow bar, BlackHawk tow bar, Falcon tow bar, which are going to be hitch-mounted tow bars. Now there is one ball mount tow bar that it will work with, and that is going to be the Roadmaster Stowmaster. Our Blue Ox base plate is going to be adaptable for use with Roadmaster tow bars with adapters part number RM-031 or RM-031-5. It'll also work with Blue Ox tow bars, the Avail, the Allure, Alpha, the Acclaim, and the Roadmaster Falcon 2. I do want to mention that the Falcon 2 tow bar comes in two different styles. One is going to work with the fixed arms, and one is going to work with the removable arms. So whichever one you choose, you decide to choose the Falcon 2, just make sure it's going to mount up to whatever tow bar you have. Now our Roadmaster is going to have a bracket here, and this is for a supplemental braking system. This is going to be to mount the breakaway switch. Where your Blue Ox is not going to have that, you would have to purchase a separate bracket. However, the brackets are fairly inexpensive for those. So on these two, you notice these two rods that are coming out. These are for mounting your wiring accessories. Now our Jeep here today has the Roadmaster EZ4 base plate installed on it. You'll notice the two pegs for the wiring sit off to the left of our license plate, whereas the Blue Ox, they're centered, so they're going to sit down right underneath, which is going to locate your wiring right underneath your license plate. That could be a personal preference. You want it up level, you want that hanging down a little bit lower. If you do any off-roading, this may be a concern. If you do any light rock climbing or anything like that, because you're going to have that hanging down. Your Blue Ox tow bar is going to sit just a little bit lower, whereas the Roadmaster is going to sit just about right level with the bottom of your bumper. As far as the installation between these two, this one is going to have 3 long bolts. Once you drill the hole, you're just going to put a plate on the backside and put your nut on. With the Blue Ox, you're going to have handle nuts that you're going to have to feed into the frame once you drill your hole to mount this to it. Now let's talk about some of the similarities between these two base plates. Both are going to have a black powder coat finish, so they're going to resist any rust or corrosion. Both are going to mount directly up to the frame. Both are going to require minor drilling, minor holes to be drilled into the frame to hold them in place, but are going to come with all the necessary hardware. So in summary, as far as ease of installation, I'm going to have to give it to the Roadmaster. As far as versatility, I'm going to have to give that to the Blue Ox. As far as looks, I will have to give that to the Roadmaster because it's going to sit nice and flush with the edge of the bumper, whereas the Blue Ox is going to stick out just a little bit and hang just a little bit lower. That'll do it for a look at the best base plate options for your Jeep Wrangler.